What up? This is Jay Dragon, and I'd like to welcome you to the Dragon Den. Today we are sitting right here. We are getting these Croc shoes. See the little crocodile right there on the side? Yes, we are getting these shoes, and we are painting them. We are using Awesome to clean these shoes. And here's my little bowl. I'm putting it in there, keeping that straight. Then I put a little bit of this oxygen stuff that is a cheap version of OxiClean. And I'm scrubbing down the shoe to clean it up first. You got to make sure it is cleaned all the way, and that way it'll make it easier for the stuff to your paint to adhere to it. So I'm scrubbing it down with a shoe eraser, which works really good. So I'm sitting right here drying it off and getting it ready, prepping it and all of the stuff. Later on, I do use acetone to clean up the shoe the rest of the way, but I kind of didn't put it on here, so really it weren't no big deal. All I used is those things to sit right there, put the acetone on it, and cotton balls. There we go. I used that and I cleaned it up. Basically, normal routine that we always do when we clean the shoes with acetone. So anyway, I'm just sitting right there. I got Jacquard, and I'm mixing it up with this adhesion promoter. It makes the paint real sticky. So what you want to do is you want to put a first layer of this stuff down, and then on your next one you want to put the straight up paint. That way, but first you want it to dry. Forgive me for that. This is good stuff. It works really well. That way you ain't gotta spray a adhesion promoter down. So I'm just basically speeding it up at this time. I don't want to waste a whole lot of y'all's time. So anyway, I'm spraying the whole thing black so we can sit right there and get on with the rest of the stuff. And it did take a while, but I've also ran around with other stuff that I was doing to it. So like that's where I was using a little bit of my fingernail polish remover to clean up the bottom. I was going to do something else, but I decided to go ahead and do it a different way because the person wanted me to do the whole thing black. So I just added extra details later on, and I'm using flat white Angelus paint. I know that the flat white is kind of erased off. I've used double sticky sided tape because I thought it would be a little more sticky. So anyway, I took a big cap and I ran around the top, and I grabbed the hold of my small Jacquard caps off the paint, and I used the top to go on the inside. So basically I'm drying it up, I'm painting it and doing all the other stuff. So what we are doing is doing the symbol of TikTok on this shoe. So basically I just went and did all those layers of paint of white, so I could sit right there and just keep drying it up. And it didn't turn out the way I wanted it to, so I just neatly went back around and added the detail that I did later on. When you do projects like this, if you do mistakes, just go back your best and fix the details. Don't sit right there, whine, get fussy about it. Sometimes you can sit right there and redo it over. Alright, don't give up on it, just do your best. Alright, now I've used the blue, and I had to mix it in with the white so I could sit right there and use it because I needed a sky type of blue. So it took a while to just finally get that paint color out. And then I used a detail brush. I went through a couple of brushes figuring out which ones I wanted to use, which one felt like the best that I liked. And when you're changing out colors like I would sit right there, and just as soon as I get done with them, I rinse them off. That's the way I feel about my brushes. I always sit right there. I get through with them, I clean them up. And this is what we got so far. Well, this is the completed thing so far. So I think it looks good. So basically what I did was I took Angelus matte and I sprayed it on there first. Then I went with this Krylon matte finisher to finish it off, and it gives it such a good matte finish. It makes you don't even have to put the duller in the matte finish with the matte finisher. So basically I hope y'all sit right there, like, subscribe, and all those good YouTube things on this video. Thank you so much.